Hi, welcome to Next Edge. In this tutorial, I will be showing you 2 fun transitions that you can use in your next program. So if you're wondering, what are transitions? Transitions are steps, movements that connect our elements together. They used to be quite boring, but now we're really able to jazz it up, and I'm gonna show you today how you can do that. So the 2 transitions that we're gonna be looking at, the first one is gonna be from a jump, getting into a spin. The second one will be from a spin, getting into a jump. So let's learn them. So this first one, again, we're gonna pretend that we just landed a jump and then we're gonna get into a spin. I'm gonna walk through it very slowly, but what you're gonna see is I'm gonna add some body levels on my way into the spin. So I land my jump here, then I'm gonna pull my feet together, I'm gonna push, I'm gonna go around on the toes, then stretch, step forward, push, leg kick up, which then I'm gonna push into a twizzle, Ina Bower, cross the foot over, mohawk cross, shift, and into a spin. And this is where we spin, we do our spin. So we went from a jump into our spin. Now these steps that I gave you, you can make them very small to where it doesn't move down the ice, or you can make them very big. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. As you probably noticed, I didn't do any crossovers, and that is a great thing to do, is try to use more steps and turns to get you from point A to point B. So let's go over it one more time. So I land my jump. Now notice I do a push right to push under to pick it up around on the toes, then another push and hold. Push and hold. Here's a body up to a push twizzle, Ina Bower down. Now here's another push under, mohawk cross and shift. And then we have our spin here. So again, as you can see, I didn't use any crossovers, and I was able to generate nice power and speed from down at one end to the middle to where I do my spin. Now I'm gonna break down even more with the lower half of the body, because there still could be some questions of like, what is she actually doing? So let's just focus on the lower half of the body, and then we'll come in and add the upper part. So I land the jump here, nice running edge, I pull up. Now I'm gonna go pump, push under to around on the toes, around on the toes, push again, nice and down. Then I bring the foot in, rebend, push, leg kick up, rebend, push into my twizzle, which then falls into that Ina Bower. Now I cross the foot for a push under, then a mohawk cross, big shift, which then allows me to have a nice entry for my spin. Now, as you can see, everything went from a bending to a pushing, where we can gain lots of power and speed. That way we have great skating skills connecting our elements. Now, here comes my favorite part, is our upper body. When I do this transition, I'm going to focus on soft arms. So everything is going to be soft. Arms are gonna work from that in to an out, in to an out, or in to up over the head. So I'm gonna go over it very, very slowly. So we start with our landing of the jump. Then we have push the arms out. Then they're gonna come down, around. Now this left arm comes in front as the right arm slices back. Hold. Then from here we pull it in, into the body, nice stretch up, soft elbows, rebend, arms in, out to a push, twizzle, and then lean with that left arm coming up, right arm pulling to the side, arms come in. Then we have right arm is gonna come up while left arm goes out, up, in, and then shift out. And then we're ready to go for our spin. So as you can see, everything comes from an in to an out, or in to pull up over the head. Please remember that your elbows do come in to the body this way, and everything's not moving with locked arms. It's very soft. That's how we get that soft look to our skating. And our wrists also work, yes? Wrists don't stay still. They bend, they move, they pull. We want to get those wrists involved. All right, now we just finished the transition from a jump to a spin. Now it's time to go from a spin to a jump. All right, let's take a look at what this looks like on the ice. So I just finished my spin. I'm going to exit from the spin, hold. Then I'm gonna step forward, foot comes across, up to down press so that we can do a nice inside 3 turn, outside 3 turn. Then I'm gonna do a back crossover, mohawk cross, hold. Now 2 back crossovers, 1, 2, step, arm up, press down, and then into a single flip. As you can see, I started towards the other end in the middle, and then we're coming into the Lutz corner with these steps. Okay, now we're gonna look at the lower half of the body. So we're gonna push out of the spin. I take my right leg and it's gonna come in front of my left. Then I'm gonna bend my back knee and press around. Then we bend and push for an inside 3 turn. Foot comes in for that outside 3 turn. Back crossover, mohawk cross, pull up and hold. Very nice and easy at this point. Then we go 2 back crossovers. 1, 2, step forward. Then the foot's gonna slice in front for that hold, press. And here where you can do any jump. I might change it up and I can do a Lutz. Very easy with this entry. It gives me a lot of options with this entry coming into that Lutz corner. All right, now it's time for our upper body. So I'm exiting out of the spin. I'm gonna push forward, my arm's gonna come in and out, hold, press down. I'm taking that wrist and pressing down. The arms come in and up and over for that 3 turn, then again, press down and up. Back crossover, that you can use them coming in and out, mohawk cross up there, and then a nice hold where I'm bringing the arms in and out and I'm stretching my body. Then you can use them again for the back crossovers. And then that step forward, right arm up to a press down, and then we can go for the flip jump and then hold. And that is our transition moving from the spin to the jump. All right, now we're gonna connect the 2 transitions together so you can see what it looks like overall. All right, that comes to the end of our tutorial today. Hopefully you enjoyed it on the 2 transitions. Feel free to change up any steps that are a bit too difficult for you to do 3 turns or mohawks. Just try not to use the crossovers. Try to really challenge yourself. That's what I love to do as a choreographer, is challenge the skaters not to do as many crossovers. Really challenge them with different steps and turns to get from one element to the next. Now, you'll notice I gave you soft arms for both of these transitions, but you can easily change that by just adding your wrist. You can jazz it up. So maybe you have a bit more jazzier music. The arms can still come up nice and soft, but then they end with a flick of the wrist down. Or you can bring your fingers together and then push out. Like on a mohawk cross, you can push out and then arms come back in and flick the wrist. So you can easily change up your arms to suit your music. Hopefully you enjoyed this lesson and look forward to seeing you in the next one.